So one of the challenges on this car is that there's something that sticks off the bottom of the engine that gets in the way of being able to put a traditional oil filter wrench on there. You just can't get it on there. So in the past I've had to use this strap wrench, and it works quite well because it's a lot lower profile. You can slide it in there, cinch it up, tighten it or loosen it, and you know, it's all good. But I think with the new style filter that I'm going to use today, it'll be that much easier, and the filter canister is just a tiny bit shorter. So even though we're changing to the K&N filter, we're still going to run our Royal Purple full synthetic 5W30. Been using that for a couple years now, and I'm totally happy with it. So I put a little bit of oil, just a little bit into the filter. Not very much at all, because this filter threads in sideways. I don't want to dump oil out. And I just want to wipe the surface here so that I don't have any dirt or debris. And then I can put my filter in place, start to thread it on. Alright, so that's nearly as tight as I can get it by hand. I'm going to use my 1-inch wrench now to give it about another half turn. So we'll just throw that on there and give it a turn. It slipped off a little bit. I'm going to see if I can just hold it in place. The nut's not very tall, so you do need to kind of watch yourself here. Alright, I'm just going to go a little bit more because it's feeling pretty snug. And that should be good. Alright, let's drain this oil. You need a 17mm socket. You can see why I wear a glove. It's a mess if you're not wearing a glove. And the oil's a little warm, so it helps a lot. So we'll let this drain for a while, because I say this every time, but I like to get all the dirty oil out. So while we're still waiting for our oil to drain, the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to write the mileage and the date on this oil filter canister. Today's date is 8/5/2019. Kind of tough to write on a curved surface. Another cool feature inside of the box of this filter, there's a sticker you can peel off, and you can write the date and mileage and put it on the inside of your windshield, just like if you took your car in for a service. So that's not something I've seen on other filters. If you guys are aware of other filters that offer this in the packaging, let me know in the comments. So just in case you were wondering, I did pull out a 1-inch impact socket and a 1/2-inch drive just to see if I could fit that on the end of this. unobstructed, and it does fit. I would be able to use this for tightening or loosening the filter. So just to know that will clear up here, just so you know. And the last little treat I've got for this oil change is I bought this funnel from Motovex Tools. It's in 3 pieces and it kind of threads together, but it's got this threaded base that threads into the Subaru fitting. And what's nice about that is when you're filling your oil, it's not going to move or slide or flop out and spill oil everywhere. So if you look carefully, you'll see the oil going through the window down there, which is actually kind of handy when you're letting the last drops drip out of the bottle. You can actually see if it's still dripping out of the bottle. We just got done with our oil change and we're gonna start her up. And we're seeing on our dash a low oil indicator. We're going to turn off the car and we're going to move a fuse in the fuse panel just temporarily to reset that. Alright, so we're looking down at the fuse panel. I'm going to grab this fuse puller. We're actually going to borrow this 10 amp fuse right down here, and we're going to drop it in this spot in the far back right corner. We're going to pop it in there, and then we're just going to turn the car to on, and it should reset that indicator. So we just moved that fuse, that 10 amp fuse. Turn the car to on and you see how the light went out. Now we're going to go move the fuse back and then we should start the car and it should be good. So we just replaced that little fuse. We're going to start the car again. No more low oil indicator, so hope that little tip helps you. And we'll see you in the next video. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, please go ahead and do that, and we'll keep the videos coming. Thanks.